You were right to talk me into trying this champagne. It's excellent. Yes, I suppose it is like a reward, isn't it? Honestly, tonight couldn't have gone better if I'd planned every moment. We've managed to procure more than 20 clients. That's true. They haven't accepted my offer. Yet. But they will. We pitched our sale. Now all we have to do is wait for the phone to ring. You give them a week. How generous. I'll give them 3 days. Stop that. If you keep touching your hair, you'll mess it up before the evening's over. How many more times do I need to say it? You look fine. Fine is a perfectly acceptable term. Why are you so anxious all of a sudden? Of course they're staring at us. I've never brought a guest to one of these events, let alone one of my employees. You don't know that. For argument's sake, let's say they are judging you. Does it matter? They don't even know you. Besides, you're not here to make friends. You're here to represent the company. There he goes again, staring at the floor and tugging on his suit. How, after a successful night, can he still be so unsure of himself? Damn it. That asshat did a number on him. He all but shattered his self-esteem. I've gone about this the wrong way. Working is usually how I solve all of my problems, so I assumed it would give them some relief. But I see now that I only made things worse for him by throwing him into this lion's den. He doesn't need a distraction, he needs a confidence boost. How can I give that to him? Hey, would you like to dance? Yes, really. The night is still young, and it'd be a shame to leave now when we have all this opulence surrounding us. Why not take advantage, It's what we businessmen do best. Now, would you like to dance or not? Then allow me to escort you to the dance floor. Have you danced before? I'll teach you. First, I'll hold this hand, and your free hand rests here on my shoulder. Very good. My other hand rests here at your waist. There. Is this comfortable for you? Work talk is over. The rest of the night is for us. Relax. Follow my lead. Shh. Let them stare. They have nothing better to do anyway. My goodness, he wasn't exaggerating. Everyone is glaring at us. No, not at us. Him. He isn't from this world, and here everyone knows it. Idiots. They've forgotten that it's people like him that helped us get to where we are. They're too blinded by their arrogance to see that this man holds my entire life together. Not one of them could compare to him. Not even with all their money, their connections, or their titles. You know, when I was younger, I used to get nervous at these kinds of gatherings too. Naturally. Contrary to popular belief, I do have feelings. While I tried my best not to let my anxiety show, my palms would start sweating. I said when I was younger, didn't I? It doesn't happen anymore. But I remember how nervous I was. Not only was I trying to avoid anyone gaining a negative perspective of me, but I also wanted to be taken seriously, despite my age and inexperience at the time. Now, in hindsight, seeking validation from others is like chasing after the wind. Because it doesn't matter if we're liked or not. All that matters is that we're true to ourselves. So I'll say to you what I wish I could have said to my younger self. You have nothing to prove to these people. Whose opinion means more to you? Theirs or mine? Then keep your eyes on me. You don't need to be anything more than you already are. Just be yourself. I've never spoken so freely to him like this. Note to self, champagne makes me chatty. Lucky for me, he doesn't seem to mind. In fact, he seems more relaxed now that I've started talking. Was I? Sorry, I was just distracted. Why are you smirking at me like that? Sharp man. And what if I was, as you put it, showing you off, And why not? You're handsome, man. And such beauty should be shown to the world. And pouting won't change that. But you are beautiful, inside and out. If anyone says otherwise, it's due to their shortcomings. That includes your ex. Ah, there's that spark. I was afraid that it had disappeared for good. Tell me something. Are you at peace now that you've ended things with him? No, that makes sense. You're not sad that it's over, but you're sad that you let it drag on for longer than it should have. But you don't have any regrets about breaking up with him? Good. That's how you know you made the right decision. Nonsense. You didn't lose any time, it just got rearranged a little. You've learned from this experience. Now you'll make different choices in your next relationship. His next relationship. Shit. I don't even want to think about that right now. I just got him back from... Wait, when did I start thinking that he belongs to me? There you go again, asking for my opinion. Do you want to know what I think? I wasn't exactly fond of the man. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was all of his charming qualities, like his selfishness, or him constantly putting you down. It was the tone he used when he didn't like what you had to say. I could go on, but then we'd be here all night. Why would I? It was your relationship and it wasn't my place to say anything. But now that it's over, you should know that you did the right thing. I know because I know you. You put your heart and soul into everything that you do. And if you ended things, it was because you no longer had faith in him. You don't have to share the details if you don't want to, but I have a feeling that this has been eating away at you for a while now. If you have something that you need to get off your chest, you can confide in me. So, he was threatened by your career, or... Please tell me you're joking. Me? What, was he afraid that I would take you away from him or something? Let me guess, he tried to force you to quit. Huh, typical. That insecure prick would have had you give up everything you worked for. Oh, it wouldn't have stopped there. Men like him are never satisfied. He wouldn't have been happy unless you were directly under his thumb. You've worked too hard for your career to have it taken away because of some boy's fragile ego. I'm glad you ended things before it got worse. Not many people would be brave enough to end their engagement like you did. Not to mention that if you made him resign, it's likely that I never would have seen him again. Is that all? I'm just curious if there were other reasons why your relationship fell apart. Whoa. Never seen him look at me like this before. His hand is gripping mine and he's leaning into me like he's yearning for something. Ah, so there are other reasons. Curious. What were they? Come on. You've been walking around all night with this weight on your shoulders. Whatever it is, it's obviously been killing you to keep it to yourself. Unless there's a particular reason why you don't want to tell me. That's ridiculous. I could never hate you. Especially for something as trivial as being selfish. Look around you. Every single person in this room is selfish. You fit in just fine. Oh, that includes me. I'm probably the most selfish man of all. And don't change the subject. I swear I won't hate you. So go on and say what you need to say. Damn. Just when things were starting to get good. It looks like we're being summoned back to our tables for dinner. We'll continue this conversation later. He looks disappointed. Poor thing. If time permits, I'll give him another opportunity to get this off his chest. Your hand. Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't realize I was still holding on to it. Hold on a second, I'll just tuck it under my arm. There. May I escort us to our table?